Hey, welcome to another episode of Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug.
And I'm Stacy.
And today we're going to do some garlic stuff.
You're funny. You like it.
What's up? Garlic pink salt, garlic salt, what is it, seasoning? Oh, Stacy's going to blow your mind when she gives you this one.
Okay, so I'm making homemade garlic salt. And it's right in here. I put my little container, I put my little label on it, garlic salt. So, a lot of us don't really know what's going on with our foods. I mean, a lot of people are aware of GMO foods. They know that there's a lot of chemicals and fillers and things in the labels and processed foods. So people are trying to stay away from that and eating more whole type foods. Like your fruits and vegetables, just and cook things at home. So we know what's in it.
But the conspiracy is much, much deeper.
It's much deeper, yeah. There's something called irradiation. And irradiation is a form, it's like a process where they say that it's safe for you and it's good for you and it'll benefit your health to make you healthier so that there's no risk of disease or anything. But radiation is just like a process where they use X-rays or like gamma rays or radiant rays. And what they do is the FDA, their form of choice, I think it's, what is it called? Cobalt-60, and there's like a cesium-137 too. Well, they use from nuclear reactors, and they use this to irradiate our foods to make it safer for us, right?
Not safer for us.
And then what it's going to do is it's going to mess up the nutritional value of the foods.
Molecular structure.
Right, and then you're going to be taking it. And what it does help, like if you notice, strawberries are a big one. That's why it's so important to eat organic. But strawberries are a big one that they do that too. Do you notice if you grow your own strawberries or you get them from a farmer's market, they don't last long. I mean, you get them and they're going to get mushy very, very quickly. If you don't process them or eat them up, they're going to get bad. Well, you notice how you have strawberries at the grocery store, and they do last a little longer because the radiation will help it if a fruit isn't quite ripened, it'll let it last longer. So they do it to a lot of vegetables and some fruits. They do it to wheat and flours, that you bake with. White potatoes, a lot of white potatoes have it. Many, many spices. That's why I wanted to do this today about spices.
And meat for sure.
Herbs and spices. They do it to fresh meats.
Right.
Your poultries, your porks, your beef, all those hamburgers. They'll radiate a lot of that just to prevent from any contamination or poisoning. Trying to think what else. I don't want to forget anything. Oh, nuts are a big one too. All California almonds pretty much are irradiated. So I know someone was saying, if you get almonds, get them from Europe because they don't irradiate over there. So
that's our government at work again, and they didn't know what to do with the spent nuclear radiation. So this is what they did. They enacted it to become part of the food source. You can look it up.
So there's a symbol. It's kind of like a little pink symbol, and I don't have it with me. And it looks like there's like a little flower in it. And on certain foods, it may say this. Like read your labels. If you have meat or anything, it may say this was irradiated. So just be aware of that. But what they don't tell you is if they put these spices and things in foods, especially things that are pre-made like soups, processed foods and all that, if it has spices in it, it says spices, generally probably irradiated. So it's so important that you guys get organic spices. I would highly recommend that. And then to check and ask. Like a lot of times I'll go to the store, I went to Trader Joe's and asked about, and they even called for me and they asked about the nuts and they said as far as they know, their nuts aren't irradiated. But, who knows? I don't know. But, the thing, you just do your homework and just kind of check out your foods. You can find anything you want online. So check and see about a lot of these things, and find out maybe if they're possibly irradiated or not. So I know I'm safe with this because we use unrefined salt. So any unrefined sea salt is not going to be messed with. So, like the Himalayan pink sea salt or a Celtic salt or Redmond sea salt from Utah, real salt from Utah. Yeah. Those are all unrefined and they're going to be fine. So what I'm going to do is make my own garlic salt, so I know that it's not irradiated and it's going to be fresh, and I'm going to get all the nutrients that I need out of my garlic and my salt.
So a seasoning salt that we're making, garlic that we raise, and pink Himalayan sea salt that she uses the pestle and mortar with to grind up.
Right. So I already did this. You just need, and you can do as much as you want. You're going to use 1 head of garlic.
Uh-oh.
You got cuckoo, guys.
You just got cuckooed. Uh-oh. What time is it? Oh, it's 11.
Oh, okay. So all you're going to do is peel your little cloves. Just like that. Simple, simple. And then you're going to need 1 cup of your salt, unrefined salt. 1 cup of that. And then you're going to put it in, if you have electricity, put it in your food processor. If not, you can use one of these hand crank things. So I'm going to put my little garlics in there, and I'm going to put my
Is that 1 cup?
salt. Yes. I really, almost a cup. Here, I'll let you do it. He's my grinder. So then we're going to grind it up and grind it up and grind it up really good so it's just kind of chopped up. And then the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in on parchment paper. It's really important that you guys put it on parchment paper, okay? Did you get it good? And you're going to bake it in the oven and just put it in for about an hour on about 180. If you go higher, like we have a wood burning cook stove, and sometimes it's harder to kind of adjust it, and it just might get a little browner. I like the taste. If my stove it gets kind of hot in here, I'll just kind of turn it off and maybe even crack the door open. But you want it pretty low, and you want to just let it kind of cook to get all the moisture out of your garlic.
And the sea salt that she did add to it was already ground down. It wasn't like the rock salt, that we grind it down the next step.
Oh, I do that. So, okay. So he did that. And get a spoon. All right. So, whoops. And then you can see any little pieces in here that you didn't get off of your
The skin.
the skin off of your garlic cloves, right? That I missed. Okay, so you're just going to spread this all out. I want you to chop these up a little bit more. And then I'm going to put it on 180 in the oven for 1 hour. Okay? And it's going to just dry it out. So let me put it in the oven. We're good. I think we're good.
180 for an hour.
And then when it's done, you're going to take it out and either put it back in your food processor to chop up. I put mine in the pestle and mortar and I just crunch it up really good. And then it turns into this beautiful garlic salt. Does it smell good?
Yeah.
And that's what I use.
So there you go. So hopefully you guys found this pretty simple and easy to do.
So check out Irradiation.
Yeah, because you think that you're eating healthy, but there's other things you got to watch for.
Yep. So be safe, do your research, check it out, and just be aware of it. Buying certified, I should have said that. I don't think I said that. Certified organic foods generally don't irradiate. So just be safe and be well informed and always do your research and just try to grow your own and make your own and know what you're putting in your body and be healthy.
Right. So this is another episode of Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug.
I'm Stacy.
And we'll catch you guys on the next video.
See you later.